earlier. Sorry about that. I had a little adjustment to my brand new setup. I want to do that off camera. But just to give everybody again a premise, we are doing a quick Battletech Advanced stream just to check out the new studio, make sure it's working correctly. In addition to that, at 8 a.m. Eastern Time, we're going to be doing Baldur's Gate 3. And we're going to need some prep time in between streams. So we're going to stream for about an hour on BTA Advanced, maybe a little more, and then we will switch over to Baldur's Gate 3. So very excited about playing some Baldur's Gate 3 co-op with our good friend IMG. So he will actually be leading the stream because he knows Baldur's Gate 3 far better than I. So here we are. As I said, we did get ourselves a fire starter in the last video, so there's that. So that will help us quite a bit. So let's see if we can find a nice mission to start out this morning. We got a level 2 ambush convoy. Alright, we got a lot of battles. Let's just do this raiding party mission. Alright. And yes, I have some mechs that are still undergoing repairs. So maybe I should wait a couple days.
I've got the financial report.
Alright, financial report. Let's pay our bills. There we go. Now we have enough mechs. Alright, so in addition to our base mechs, we also have several mechs that we can now roll out as backup mechs should the need arise. For Kantaro in with Archangel, he's our Juggernaut, which is a great role for the Kantaro. I want to thank everybody for joining us in our brand new studio. Spent some time working on that yesterday. If you're a regular on the stream, should see some much improved results here. So let's jump into this. So we're gonna now that we have a fire starter, we're definitely going to take our fire starter. And who would be a good pilot for the fire starter? Let's see. Let's go with Mummy Bear here because we want to level her up. Actually, no. We'll put Scrubs in the... Wow, I have so many mechs. We'll take the Owens as our scouting. As our scout and sensor locker. Let's put, we'll actually put Bloody Doves in the Griffin, and then we'll put T-Bone in the fire starter. That should be a really good combination, actually. And let's go. I want to encourage everybody to get involved in the chat room. As I said before, this is going to be a brief BTA stream because we're trying out our new studio. We've got multiple screens so I can better take care of chat and engage with the audience. So we've got a new camera, we've got a new lighting system. So we're giving all that a go for an hour or so, and then we're going to jump into BTA with IMG. So, good opportunity to test things out on a Sunday morning, so why not do it? Want to remind everybody we have our Funko Pop giveaway. So if you're interested in Funko Pops, or if you just like free stuff, or you just want to know when we're playing, please give us a follow. And And you will find that very rewarding because not only do you have a chance to win a Funko Pop, but anytime we stream, you will get a notification. So it's a win-win for you.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, we're up and running. Alright, pretty straightforward. It's an enemy raid.
On my way.
This is actually a challenging map. I'm not sure how our blackjack got dropped off way ahead of the rest of our lands. But let's take advantage of that by getting him into a fire support position.
Moving, Commander.
Rolling.
Affirmative.
I'm ready.
Moving, Commander.
Here we go. We got some vehicles. Not the most exciting start. But hey, we gotta take what the enemy gives us, right?
I copy.
Hey, Blackheart. How you doing? How you doing this morning? Don't believe I've seen you on our streams before. Thank you for joining us. Playing a little Battletech Advance before we do some Baldur's Gate 3.
Yes,
Should be
Commander.
a fun morning of streaming. What could be better?
Understood. Moving fast.
Oh, enemy knows we're here. Oh, I got black hearts. I got some black hearts from Black Hearts. I don't know if that means he loves
here.
his stream or he's just letting us know who he is. Either way, awesome.
I'm going.
Love to have engagement in that chat room, so get involved in the chat room. If you're new to our streams, please give us a follow. And the more you're involved in our chat room, the better your chances of winning a Funko Pop as part of our giveaway. So please get involved. Otherwise, you're just going to listen to me talking to myself, and nobody wants that, believe me. Especially me. Once again, we're primarily focused on testing out our gaming system here, our new studio, in preparation for our stream of Baldur's Gate 3 at 11 Eastern Time. If you're interested in
Waiting for orders.
D&D or Baldur's Gate 3, I think you'll find it entertaining.
On the move. Full speed.
We're also going to make the interaction, the experience of Baldur's Gate as interactive as possible. We've downloaded extensions which allowed you to interact with us while we play Baldur's Gate. You can give us input on what decisions we should make and how we should make them. If we have dialogue, you'll be able to vote on what we should do in those dialogue situations. We're going to try to make Baldur's Gate very interactive for you guys. Should be a lot of fun.
Commander.
Let's see, we got a stalker, a vet. Alright, let's do this. Not too happy about this. I prefer to get our mech into cover, but at least it's evasive at evasive 6. But we can't pass up this rear shot at this vet here. It'll also give us a tag. Alright, we also have a mech here. So what are we up against here, mech-wise? Oh, we got a Kataro. I would love to add some more Kataro parts, to be honest with you.
Affirmative.
Excuse me. Let's push up with the rest of our lance here.
Affirmative.
This Condor is moving at high speed with a level 6 evasion, so that's why we had a low chance of hitting there.
What?
Just to give everybody an update for Battletech, we will be doing a fresh start on Battletech on Tuesday, and we're going to be having a challenge with our fellow streamer BTA for BTA IMG, where we're going to both start with a mainly battle armor start, and we're going to see how we can survive with only going with battle armor, or mostly battle armor as our start, because battle armor is being introduced into the mod on Monday, so it'd be fun. Thought it'd be fun to try start with battle armor. It is an option that you can do that, so we're excited about bringing that to you. All right. Let's see if we can get this Condor with release of missiles. They're going to throw some missiles at anybody. I'd rather it was our Kataro. It has laser AMS and it's got tons of armor.
I'm your spaniel.
This battle's actually developing pretty well for us, I would say. The fact that we have a Kataro by itself, unsupported by other mechs, is a great opportunity for us to get some great salvage here, so I'm excited about that. Alright, let's see what this vet does. Alright, going close in on our Owens. For the most part it was evasive, so that was fortunate. Didn't take too much damage there. See what the Condor does. Alright, it's moving in contact to get it between us and the Kintaro.
Aye, aye.
Alright. Now, what I want to do is I want to get our Owens away from the heat of the action here. We can also get a rear shot at the Kintaro and get a tag on the Kintaro. So that was a nice trifecta for the Owens. The Owens is supposed to be scouting and getting sensor locks with those tags, not necessarily brawling. So that's why I moved him out. I could have also gone for a stomp on the vehicle, but then it would have exposed my Owens to probably melee from the Kintaro.
Commander?
So with this game, as always, you have to try to think a few steps ahead. Alright, this is our first good look at our Firestarter, which we just added. Really excited about adding Firestarter. I've really set him up as a disabler, so he's got mostly flamers. He's a melee bot, a scout, and a disabler with heat. That's his roles. Alright, we got our Blackjack into position here. I could go for the Kataro, but the hit percentages aren't great, and I'm trying to wait for precision strikes so we could try to take out the legs of that Kataro. So let's go with a... We'll just go for some shots on that striker there.
Ready, Commander.
Alright, we got the initiative here, so let's definitely push forward.
Bravo.
See if we can finish off this Condor, maybe? Not quite enough firepower to do that. Blackheart, if you're still there, why don't you tell us about your experience with BTA? Is that a game that you enjoy playing, have played in the past, or are you just stopping by to say hello? All those things are perfectly fine. I just like to keep an eye
Yes,
on
Commander.
the experience level for everybody that's watching the streams, because when we have less experienced players, I try to explain things a lot just to give them a understanding for the game.
Engaging.
This should finish off that Condor. No, are you kidding me? That's bogus. That should have finished off
Hard
that
hit there.
Condor. Sometimes I really hate vehicles. Alright, speaking of vehicles, I think we're gonna let our Owens do some melee now. Oh, there's an Ultra Cannon 5 on that little vehicle. That's crazy.
Damage is light.
Ready for orders.
Alright, speaking of that, alright, so the Owens, let's go in for melee on this vet.
Yeah.
That vet has an Ultra Cannon 5, so we should try to get it off the field. It's a good start. Oof. Structure exposed on our Owens. At least now we have multiple light mechs now, so we don't have to stop operations. If we have, for example, one of our light mechs suffer some damage, we could probably keep pressing on by subbing in another
One more
mech.
for the trash heap.
Alright, there goes that Condor. Alright, our Blackjack has a great shot at the rear of this Striker light tank. We should take advantage of that. Sometimes you want to take the biggest threat off the field, and sometimes
Ready, Commander.
you want to take out the easier threats so you can then focus in on the best salvage on the map. This is a good example. Because we have this Kentaro only supported by light vehicles, it makes sense for us to get rid of those vehicles so we can really focus on getting the maximum salvage on Kentaro. Kentaro, there we go. Kentaro v Kentaro, which I think we would win anyways, plus the fact that we've got substantial support from other mechs. So, this Kentaro's being pretty aggressive given the fact that it really doesn't have... It's not in the best position to fight this battle. Let's put it that way. We're actually really fortunate that the Kentaro didn't take shots at our Firestar's rear there. I probably would have done that. I probably would have gone for the rear of the Firestarter because it was pretty exposed. Alright, let's see what the vet does. Takes another shot at the Owens.
Damage minimal.
Alright, folks, let's get this done.
Orders.
Alright, Owens is going to go in for another kick and attack on the vet.
Copy that.
Let's see if we can
Locked on for physical attack.
get rid of that Ultra Cannon 5. Get it off the field here. Really bizarre that Ultra Cannon 5 would be on Vet. But
Reporting. Vehicle destroyed.
Taro switching targets to our Blackjack. Oh wait, no, that was the Striker.
I'm receiving you.
Alright, so let's actually work on wearing down this Kintaro. So one of the ways we're going to do that is we're going to go in for flamers at close range, overheat it, cause panic for the pilot over time. Want to thank everybody who's joining the stream. We're just finishing up a battle here. We've got about an hour we could play before we go to our main event this morning, which is playing some Baldur's Gate 3 with our friend IMG. So that should be a lot of fun. If you're curious about Baldur's Gate, or you just like Dungeons and Dragon-esque games, or you like multiplayer, definitely stick around. At 11 Eastern time, we're going to be playing that. And we're also going to be, we have an interactive component to our stream where the audience can actually give us feedback on how we should, what decisions we make while playing the game. So it should be a lot of fun for everyone involved. We're giving that a try. So, for example, if we have dialogue with other non-player characters, you'll have the ability to vote on what we should do, and we'll keep you involved with the decisions we make at every turn. So the goal is to make that as interactive as possible.
I live to serve.
All right. Can't quite move close enough to do melee yet on this Kintaro, but we can do a precision strike on one of the legs, so let's do that. We're running the red line, but I think we'll be okay for this round. Trying to do some damage to the legs, try to maximize salvage
Standing by.
on this Kintaro. Let's actually use our
Position confirmed.
Owens to see if we can finish off this Stalker here. Alright, nice hit with melee. And there we go. There goes the Stalker. So now the Kintaro is all by itself. We can kind of take this thing apart at our leisure. Alright, so let's go for melee and a kick. That allows us to shoot all of our weapons due to the 7.7 update of this mod.
Damage.
Alright, and our goal here, in a perfect world, what I'd like to do is force this Kintaro to eject to maximize our salvage chances. So what we could do is we can kind of loosen our firepower and then focus on picking him apart bit by bit. Let's do some shots at one of his shoulders. We're just trying to... Oh no! We hit the engine. Oh, come on. Alright, that was an example of how not to do it. Sorry,
Mission
guys.
successful.
We must have had a shot go, which is really odd because his rear torso should have had plenty of armor. That was just a lucky shot, I believe. Alright, so we only got one part of that Kintaro, so that's a little disappointing. No significant damage. Ooh, there's some nice ER medium lasers though, so it might not all be bad. Let's see if there's anything better before we hit. You know what? I want this Ultra Cannon 5 actually. Let's make sure we grab that Ultra Cannon 5. Still kind of puzzled by why an Ultra Cannon 5 was in a vehicle, but you know, video games. Alright, so we got a Kintaro part. As you can see, we're playing with 4 pieces needed to put together a Kintaro. Or to put together any mech, I should say. So we got an ER medium laser, a large laser, some LRMs, some SRMs, the Ultra Cannon 5, which is really nice, and ammo for the Ultra Cannon 5. Not bad salvage at all. So I want to encourage everybody again, get involved in that chat room. The more you interact with me, the less I have to talk to myself. And remind you again that we have our Funko Pop giveaway. How that works, it's really simple. If you give us a follow, you get entered into our giveaway. The more you interact with our channel, the more entries you get into the giveaway. And I do keep track of the interaction. So if the more people join our streams, the more people are involved in the chat, the more entries they get into the giveaway. All right, let's. It's been a while since we've been to the barracks. Let's make sure people don't have. I should when I play off camera, I should mention this. I do go in and upgrade my pilots a lot more. I just know sometimes some people like to see this stuff and some people don't like to see this stuff. Let's do multi-target here.
Training confirmed.
So I try not to spend too much time on things that people might not like in the streams.
Training complete.
Receiving you.
So I try to do as much off-camera stuff
Mech
as I
warrior
can,
training
like
complete.
upgrading the pilots.
Commander?
Let's see. We could probably use another person's bulwark.
Training confirmed.
I still think bulwark is the best trait that you can give a pilot in this game. People remember to actually spend their XP? Yeah, they do.
Waiting for orders.
I'm better about it when I'm off camera than on camera because I'm more interested in giving you guys some fun gameplay.
Training complete.
So yes, I am going in.
Yes, Commander.
Upgrading our pilots. Nice to see you, Askewed One. We've got our new studio up and running. So any feedback you can give us on screen quality and performance, let me know. We have a new camera. We also have a new lighting system, trying to maximize the quality of the
I'm ready.
streams. So any feedback is welcome. Darius has to tell me at least 5 times before I go into the barracks. I don't know if I'm quite that bad, but usually I do it after every mission if I'm not playing on stream. Alright, so we've got another battle. Repossession. I don't love the repossession because you end up with vehicles that are dangerous. Let's see, our Owens need some repairs. So let's take our Owens out. We need another scout. So I can either take the Spider or the Jenner. Let's go with the Jenner. It doesn't have a tag, but we should be okay. We'll take the Kintaro, Blackjack, Griffin, and the Firestarter. Askewed One, just wanted to give you an update. We're going to be playing some Baldur's Gate 3 at 11 Eastern Time. It's going to be a very interactive game. IMG is going to be the lead host. And we're going to play Baldur's Gate 3, which is basically a Dungeons & Dragons multiplayer game. And we have an overlay for the game that will allow the viewers to be involved in the decisions we make while we're streaming. You're going to be able to vote on what we do when we have dialogue with non-player characters. If we have a decision to make, you'll be involved in that as well. So, just letting you know, Askewed One, I know you like your BTA, but if you wanted to take a nap and come back and play and watch us play Baldur's Gate 3, that's always an option for you.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, here we go. Oh, we got on the high ground. And we got put right behind the enemy reinforcements. So, that's a really nice dice roll to start things out here.
Damn. And I forgot my beach chair.
So let's take advantage of this situation for sure.
Full throttle.
Take advantage of being dropped behind the enemy reinforcements. Low hit percent chances here. With any luck, you'll be asleep before that stream starts. Fair enough. Skewed one. You can always watch it on replay later if you're so inclined. But we're really excited about expanding the channel to having a much more diverse gaming lineup. We're always going to have a Battletech
Commander?
heavy streaming schedule just because we're big fans of the Battletech universe, whether it's MechWarrior 5 or Battletech Advanced. Alright, I should have gotten a little closer to that Phoenix Hawk so we could put some flamers in him. So, a skewed one, hopefully you can, if you're so inclined, check that out after work, perhaps tomorrow. I think it'll be a fun stream, trying to get people introduced to a early access game which has a lot of hype, which is Baldur's Gate. Alright, we got our blackjack. We're not gonna go in and melee with our blackjack. That is a bad idea. Let's see, let's move our blackjack over here. It's real tempting to go in with melee, but we don't want to get our blackjack away from its primary role, which is fire support. So far better for us to keep the blackjack in the rear with the gear and providing us fire support.
Ready, Commander.
Now the Griffin, on the other hand, I have no problem going in and doing melee with.
Moving, Commander.
Let's go in and do melee on this Phoenix Hawk. Nice melee hit there. And good hits with our MRMs.
Orders?
Let's do the same thing. Let's bully this Phoenix Hawk. Why not? All right, another hard hit there on the other leg, actually. And we got knocked down on the Phoenix Hawk, which is really nice. Anytime you can keep ahead of the initiative on a Phoenix Hawk is a good thing, because they have such high evasion if they get moving that if we keep knocking him down, that will serve us well. Ooh, Gauss rifle hit on our blackjack. Actually, it was a miss. Ooh, a Perseus. A Perseus is some really good salvage right now. A Perseus is basically an upgraded Orion. MRMs are obviously one of my favorite weapons as well as Skewed One. I agree with that. Alright. Okay. Alright, we can get our Jenner into the rear of this Perseus. As you can see, the model is an Orion, because a Perseus is basically an upgraded Orion from the Free Worlds League.
On your tail.
Usually they're set up to be missile support mechs, although this one looks like it's more of a brawler. Ooh, alright, alright. That spider wants to know,
Standing by.
wants us to know he's still in this fight, which is fine with me. Let's see. Alright, Firestarter, what do we want to do? Can you actually, okay, you can actually go
targeting for physical attack.
get this spider from behind. I want to get rid of this pesky spider before it causes too much trouble. It clearly wants to flank us a lot. So it does us well to try to get rid of it. The spider still has high evasion, so that's not a good target for us for our blackjack. I can, however, really get in here and try to take apart this Phoenix Hawk.
Ready, Commander.
Griffin. Actually, I'm going to have you go in for melee. I'd really like to get rid of this spider while we can. The Phoenix Hawk is down on the ground, so it's not as big of a threat right now. But the spider in our rear is definitely problematic, so we'll take a few minutes for that. Hopefully our Kataro can knock down this Phoenix Hawk again. Let's see what it does. Okay, it's going for our blackjack. Actually, a smart move on their part. The blackjack is the weakest armor-wise of our mediums, so that does make some sense. Let's see. We can't get in a punch, but we can, or a kick, but we can go for a punch on this Phoenix Hawk. Alright, so the vehicles are the primary target here. But from a salvage perspective, oh, and they hit their own Perseus with a Gauss rifle. That's how I always love to see enemies get involved in some friendly fire action. Uh-oh, Perseus is going after our Jenner. Alright, so luckily our Jenner was evasive there. Otherwise that could have been bad. Just another reminder of the benefits of keeping our light mechs evasive.
Ready to get it on.
Alright, let's keep using our Jenner
I copy.
on the rear of this Perseus.
Fire to enemy 6. Solid connection on that one.
Ah, this pesky spider. You got to give him credit. He is really giving it his all.
Daniel.
Let's go for a kick on this spider. Let's see if we should be able to get knocked down here. Knocked down, or just kill it. Either way works for me.
Oh, hell yeah. Do the math, Chief. One less target.
Do the math, Chief. One less target. Alright, let's see. Blackjack. Again, we're not going to do melee with our blackjack. That's setting up our blackjack for failure. But we can do a precision strike. And hopefully take out one of the legs on this Phoenix Hawk. Alright, down goes that Phoenix Hawk. Oh, we did some damage when it hit the ground. That's great.
Moving, Commander.
Alright, we're going to stomp the Phoenix Hawk. In Battletech, there's nothing wrong with kicking an enemy mech while it's down. Absolutely not.
Dealt a heavy hit there.
Alright, he ejected. Alright.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, so now it's all of us against the Perseus, which is nice. There's a lot of good salvage on this mission. I like the Phoenix Hawk. I like the Perseus.
The next overheating.
Oh, apparently our Kentaro can't move without overheating because it went through a fire, of course. I do wish we could nerf the intensity of the fire as one of the settings, maybe. Because it feels like fire is just overpowered. Walking briefly through a fire should not impact my mechs this much. Alright. Oh, alright. So the lack of evasion on the Jenner. Oh. Alright, that hurt us.
I lost a weapon.
That hurt us there. But he did shut down.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, so we're going to move our Jenner out of this fight.
Full speed, no target.
Don't want to take any more damage to the Jenner if we can avoid it.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, let's push up towards the target with our fire starter here. Alright, this Perseus is shut down, which means we could take shots at the head, and we are absolutely going to do that.
Locking on.
Especially with our blackjack here. This is set up for success here. Precision strikes with my rotary AC2. Going for the head. Alright, got at least one head hit in there.
Ready, Commander. Moving, Commander. Engaging trainer.
Nice hit on the Perseus
Dealt
there.
a heavy hit there.
Us getting put
Lift
in
to serve.
to engage the reinforcements here first was really fortunate. Usually with these missions you get bogged down with fighting the enemy vehicles, and then that's where the enemy shows up. Right, we'll do one shot on the
Target
leg,
confirmed.
and of course it went for the wrong leg, but at least we hit it. Rack 2s, I mean, a skewed one, Rack 2s are okay. Nice. There goes the Perseus. The problem with the Rack 2s is they do shoot more, but they also jam more, and you know, it still has the firepower of a AC2. So it's just not... let's see, I'd like to keep the Jenner in this fight, but I don't think I can. Alright, here, well, this is risky. Hopefully the Jenner's evasion will keep it out of trouble here.
Engaging target.
But this Devastator is a nasty mech. It's got vehicles, got 2 AC-20s on it.
I'm here.
So we need to get rid of that thing as quickly as we can. Not quick enough that we do a charge. But we can do a sprint
Throttle.
and get some flamers in on this guy. Maybe we could cause an ammo explosion. That Devastator is no joke. It kind of reminds me of the Devastator from Transformers, if you remember that correctly. I know I'm aging myself. Alright, we're going to take a precision strike here because this is a very nasty piece of work. And if we could take it out with an ammo explosion, all the better. Okay, nice structure exposed shot there. That is not a vehicle we want to shoot again because it's got 2 AC-20s on it. So if we could take it out before it shoots, that, yes. Alright, that was very important there.
Roll her down.
Yeah, skewed one. The viability of
Double
racks,
tap.
whether it's in rack 5 or a rack 2, is really impacted by the recoil. That's absolutely true. Oh, this.
Confirm.
Right, so we got a Poe heavy tank. I feel like we took out the heavy hitter of this vehicle lance already. So we should be able to handle what they have here without any damage. We're only going to get one mech part out of that Perseus because it's self-destructed.
Damage is minor, Commander.
That's one of the reasons I'm excited about the new update that's coming out on Monday. Is it's supposed to reduce the overheating kills that you get from enemy mechs, which is good. Ooh, we do not want that Gauss rifle to hit our fire starter.
Yes, Commander.
Doesn't really have the armor to handle that. Either does the Jenner here. So we're going to keep the Jenner out of this fight right now. There's no reason to risk damage to the Jenner. What we could do is we could have it do some sensor locks. That's something I can have the Jenner do, which is why
I await your command.
our tactical pilot is in that vehicle. Alright, can we run in? No, we can't get in range for a charge on this weapons carrier.
Going.
Alright, but we can do all weapons and see if we can encourage
Lock and loading.
an
Here it
internal
comes.
explosion from some of those weapons. Nope, not that turn. Alright, I feel like our Blackjack is in a really good spot here to maximize his benefits as a long-range fire support here. So we'll just keep him on the top of the hill. Good shots on that carrier.
Ready, Commander.
And the Griffin, with its PPC, is in a similar position, so we might as well keep the Griffin up here as well. As you can see, they get a significant bonus from being on top of that cliff for accuracy. Alright, there goes that weapons carrier.
Roll her down.
Oh, an Apollo system,
Ready for orders.
Apollo guidance system bites the dust. I would have liked to have picked that up.
Calling at.
So our Firestarter and our Kentaro should be plenty of close-in brawling fire support to finish off these enemy vehicles. Especially with fire support from the hill. So there's no reason to risk our Jenner at all here. Alright, here comes a Marsden. Marsdens are pretty nasty, so we're going to want to take care of that Marsden
Damage is light.
as soon as we can. But the Poe heavy tank is nasty too, so we've got two mechs that could do. All right, the Poe has the Gauss rifle, so
Systems holding.
they're both good targets. All right, let's move. We can move the Jenner down. It's going to be highly evasive here. Just get a little bit more firepower in on this Marsden while we're at it.
I'm ready.
Alright, let's get the fire starter in on this Marsden as well. Do some melee. Trigger an ammo explosion with those flamers. Nothing that turn. Get some fire support in on that Marsden. Just trying to
Ready, Commander.
weaken that armor for the next round of melee here.
Sending me.
Alright, so
Yes,
hit
ma'am.
there. Alright, Kentaro can go in on the Poe heavy tank, which serves two purposes. Number one, it causes melee damage. Number two, it gets the Kentaro in close, which reduces the effectiveness of that Gauss rifle on the Poe heavy tank. Alright. Marsden takes its shots. Ooh, rear shot to the Gauss rifle. Gauss rifle shot to the rear of our Kentaro. We can't let that happen again.
Ready for orders. I copy.
Alright, being pretty aggressive with our Jenner here, but I think these vehicles are going to be too distracted to mess
Target
with
of
our
what?
Jenner. When they have mechs right in their face,
I'm receiving
I
you.
think we'll be okay. Alright, let's do another melee on this Marsden. Alright, hard hit on that armor. Hopefully some of this flame energy will leak in and cause an explosion. Not that round. Ooh, but the Blackjack has a rear shot on the Marsden. Let's take advantage of that. Alright, good hits there.
Ready, Commander.
Alright, let's do the same thing.
Moving, Commander. Coming in from behind.
This might give us structural. Nope, no structural damage
Understand.
yet. Alright, Kentaro needs to keep working on this
I'm
Poe,
locking here. Locked on.
because he's got that
Full
Gauss
attack.
rifle. Ivan Ristov, 1980. Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate that. With that follow, he'll be entered into our Funko Pop giveaway. Ooh, another Gauss rifle shot at our rear. Eventually, if one of those hit, it's going to start doing some damage.
Receiving you.
We need to
Moving out.
make these vehicles go away sooner rather than later. Especially if we hurry, we have just enough time for one more
Okay.
mission before we start preparations for Baldur's Gate 3, which will be at 11
I'm
Eastern
ready.
Time. Alright, Firestarter, keep working on that Marsden. Missed on the melee.
Wing in a minute.
Still can't open up the armor on that thing. Yeah, let's keep shooting at the Marsden. There we go. Finally got some structural damage.
Moving, Commander.
And the Griffin's going to keep working. So the reason I'm keeping my mechs here on top of the ridge is both of these mechs are primarily fire support.
I'm here.
And they get such a high increase in damage from being on top of that hill that it's really a no-brainer to keep
the
them
way.
up there and keep firing away at long range. Also avoids damage to our Blackjack, which is a little squishable. There we go. There
I have
goes the
become
Poe.
death.
Wonder if the Gauss rifle exploded. I wouldn't mind getting my hands on that Gauss
Watch the
rifle.
flank.
Alright, the Marsden takes some shots on our Firestarter. Still looking pretty good there.
Commander. Locked on. Here are
Ooh, so close to finishing off that Marsden there.
Inflicted some
So
heavy
close.
damage.
your command.
I'm going to overheat here. Let's turn off our medium lasers. This should be enough to finish off the Marsden right here. Melee and flamers. This should do it. There we go. Alright, mission complete.
Bye-bye.
Mission
I think
successful.
we have just enough time for one more quick mission before we start prep for Baldur's Gate 3. Alright, really nice payout for a really simple mission. We got a little bit of damage to our Jenner, but fortunately we have enough lights now that it's not that big of a deal. Alright, so I have to take this Perseus, because that's a really nice mech. I like the Phoenix Hawk 2, actually, quite a bit. Alright, so we got AC-20s. I can kind of take or leave those. Since there's 3 of them, I'm probably going to get one of them in the random draw. Alright, here's the Gauss. It's a light Gauss. I don't love the light Gauss because I feel like it's a lot of tonnage for not that much damage. There's better options. Ooh, MRM 30s. Okay. I'm going to take the MRM 30s, and the logic is that we should get some mech parts. See, we got a Phoenix part, we got the AC-20, we got 2 MRM 30s, an SRM 6, and some ammo. Not bad. I'll take that. I will take that. Once again, I got about 20 more minutes for Battletech Advanced, and then what we're going to do is we're going to set up for Baldur's Gate 3, which is our big streaming event of the day. It's going to be multiplayer, and we have an overlay that's tied into our chat room, so you can actually interact with the decisions we make while we play Baldur's Gate 3. So, I'm excited about that. Alright, so we got an ambush convoy, You know, I usually don't do asset convoys or ambush convoys, but this is our last mission for this stream, and I want to get a mission in. Alright, so we'll take the spider. So I hardly ever do ambush convoys because they're usually not worth the trouble. So I am keeping the ability to withdraw from this mission if it's set up for failure. But let's give it a try. Now our spider should give us the ability to chase down an enemy vehicle. The problem with these ambush missions is if they go bad, they go very bad. And even if you win, sometimes you lose from all the damage that you take. So we're going to be smart about what we do with this mission. If it's going to be too much damage or we're not going to be set up for success because it's an ambush convoy mission, we're just going to bounce. So fair warning, but if I had traveled, we wouldn't have had time to do another mission. So let's just do this mission real quick. It's a trap. Ambush convoy is always a trap. Nice to see you, IMG. Yeah, there was another death by heat. So that's hopefully going to be addressed in our update, which will be coming out on Monday. Last I heard, we're still a go for the update on Monday, which is going to address the heat death by heat. It's going to address the gunnery system by revamping it, and it's going to give us battle armor. IMG, you are our Baldur's Gate 3 expert, so Want to give everybody a quick primer on what we're going to do at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Or sorry, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. 8 a.m. here on the West Coast. So IMG, if you could give everybody a quick primer. Oh, the pilot died from overheating. Okay. So IMG, if you could give everybody kind of a summary on what we're going to do with Baldur's Gate 3 while I do this mission, that would be great. Alright, so we're actually set up for possible success here because the convoy actually has to go towards us for this mission.
Ready for orders.
Alright, so what we're going to do... is we're going to sprint in
Aye, aye.
for the vehicles here with our spider. We got a whole bunch of weapons carriers. Oof. They're very squishy. So we got a bombard, a Hermes, a hazard. I don't think I've ever seen a hazard before. A spider, a swordsman, and an Irby. And some other there's like a whole bunch of escorts for this mission. My goodness. Alright. Let's see. Let's hit the bombard here.
Locked on. All weapons.
That bombard looks like it has dual Gosses, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, that's an interesting bombard. I'll give it that. Alright, so with these ambush convoy missions, we have to focus on the convoy first, or we're going to fail. Ooh, pulse lasers on that spider. Seems like a waste of pulse lasers.
Order.
But, alright, let's see. Alright, again, I could go for the enemy mechs, but that's not going to help us succeed in this mission. So let's maneuver. Let's go after this weapons carrier. Alright, we got one hit in.
Primary target damage. Concentrate your fire and bring it down.
Oh, come on. Alright, this is why I don't do ambush convoy missions. Oh, our spider just gets legged right off the bat. Oh. Man. That's so typical. So typical. Yes, he nailed the leg there. Alright, Alright, let's go after this weapons carrier with our fire support. And that was a whiff. Yeah, I know our spider did take some punishment there, but you know what? It's a spider. And, you know, if I lose a spider, I'm not going to
Shooting me up good.
be too upset.
Ready, Commander.
Alright, so we got to get into position to engage these enemy vehicles and also block the road. This is why I hate ambush convoy missions. IMG, why did you tell me to take this mission? Well, I know you told me to take this mission. This is your fault. Because I hate these missions. Alright, we'll go for the hazard here. Huh, the hazard is a medium. Look at all those medium lasers and flamers. This hazard looks pretty badass. I've never seen a hazard before, but I like it. 4 flamers, 4 medium lasers, and 2 SRM4s. This hazard looks pretty awesome, and I like the way it looks too. This is definitely the first time I've seen a hazard.
I'm your spaniel.
That thing looks pretty badass, I gotta say. Alright. Let's see if we can push through this mission as quick as we can. Alright, so I'm going to shoot at the first member of this first part of this convoy. Even though the hit percent chance is low, the fact that the other vehicles are behind the vehicle that we're shooting at means that we should get some collateral damage as well. Let's see, we got a little bit of collateral damage there.
Reporting. Minimal damage.
Alright, there goes the spider. Well, you know what? It was one of our spare mechs anyways, so... You know, is it going to be worth the salvage on this mission? I don't know. Maybe if we could get some hazard parts, because that thing looks badass. I don't like the way this mission is going, I gotta say. I do not like the way this mission is going at all. This is why I hate ambush missions. SQ1, why did you tell me to take this mission? Alright, this is a bad idea. We are leaving. We are leaving, which is too bad because I like that hazard. I'd love to get some parts of that thing. But I think we're going to take way too much damage here. You know, we got 10 minutes to kill. We could... Inferno ammo. Alright. Oh! Ha! He killed an Irby! They killed their own Irby escort. I love it. I love it. Alright, well maybe... Oh, and they just shot into another one of their own vehicles. What is going on with this convoy?
Order?
I think they heard me say that I'm about to give up, and they're like, no, don't give up. Stay and fight us. We'll shoot ourselves in the back. Literally. That was bizarre. Let's see if we can finish off this weapons carrier that they already shot. That hazard shot at its own convoy, which is hilarious.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Maybe we could take out the convoy and then do an evacuation and get some salvage out of this mission. Don't accept the false hope. Yeah, it's probably a trap.
It's sensor locked.
It's probably a trap. Alright, okay. Let's do some multi-target here. Just because I'm greedy. This never goes well. Alright, so we're going to do target A, and then target B we'll get with the medium lasers. Okay.
Target destroyed.
Alright, there goes one of the targets. Alright, that worked out okay-ish. I'm a little nervous about that bombard because it has dual gauzes. Okay, here comes the hazard. I would not mind getting parts of the hazard here. Alright, it goes in for melee. But what? It has all these flamers and SRMs, which it didn't... Oh, it went for a charge. That's why. Oh, it went for a charge. It did go for a charge. Alright. Now, I would love to work on the hazard, but first we have to take out these vehicles, or we'll lose the mission.
Front load.
Work on this weapons carrier. IMG, do you see any issues with our lasers this stream? Last stream you were concerned about it, but I actually switched my display to another beautiful monitor which I set up. So hopefully it was just a problem with the one monitor I was using. It's still black. Alright, so that's weird because on my screen all of the lasers are clearly green. Now we've got a hatchet man. I'm worried about this bombard here because it has dual Gauss's, I think. Eh. Whoa. Whoa, what did that Hermes? Oh.
That got past my armor.
So, face is over highlighted. Are you talking about my face? My face! My face. Alright, pale as bone marrow. Alright, well, I'll work on the lighting. Thank you for the feedback. Alright. Unfortunately, we've got to keep working on the... keep working on these vehicles as much as I would rather go after that hazard. We're going to take this shot because we're going to go for melee next round. Gotta kill these vehicles or the mission is a failure.
Take damage.
Alright, let's see what the bombard does. Ooh, dual Gausses.
Armor's getting stripped off.
That is just nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty.
I'm being flanked.
Alright, this is why I don't like to do ambush convoy missions.
That shot went internal.
What's that, IMG? We need to focus on getting ready for our next stream, so I should probably end the stream right here. Might not be a bad idea.
I'm hit.
And this is why I do not like ambush convoy missions.
I lost him.
Lance wing down.
Alright, 2 mechs down. Alright, I'm gonna call this. We're just gonna pretend this mission didn't happen. Because I really didn't want to take this mission, but I didn't want to end the stream short. I should have gone with my instincts and not done this mission. Okay, so on that note, we're going to end the stream. I'm going to take the feedback on my lighting. Hold on one second. Let me check something on the lighting. Let's go with, we can change our color here. How about that? Is that a little less? A little better? I'll play around with the lighting. I'm not... We might be indoors due to COVID, but I'm not that pale. So I'm going to play around with that off camera. We're going to end this stream now. This is a bonus stream. We're going to be back at 11 a.m. Eastern Time for interactive Baldur's Gate 3. We're going to have an overlay for Baldur's Gate 3 that will allow you to be interactive with us. So if you're interested in Dungeons & Dragons style games, definitely come join us at 11 Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific, and we'll have some Baldur's Gate gameplay for you with myself and IMG. We'll see you next time. We'll be back tomorrow for a regular full BTA stream at 9 Eastern Time. Talk to you then.